Keeping it in Kansas City, Chiefs celebrate their Super Bowl 57 victory with a parade, Ike, last week. Kansas City on full display. What I wanted to ask you, and you got to be in 2 Super Bowl parades in Pittsburgh, what's it like from a player's perspective to see a city in celebration after winning the Super Bowl? I'd imagine you're not getting a lot of sleep either after the big game, after a big win, but what's it like from the player's perspective?
Acting exactly how Patrick Mahomes acting, out of your body. That's exactly what you're doing, Mark. Look, Mark, it starts in the locker room right after the Super Bowl, Mark. So you in the locker room right after the Super Bowl, and there's cigars and there's champagne. And I've done it and I've seen it. On the airplane after the Super Bowl with your Super Bowl outfit on. Ain't even worrying about changing your clothes. Drop down back into your city, clothes, uniform still on. Go from uniform still on, so changing from out your cleats to some either flip-flops or shoes, then it's just a 48 to 72 hour party. It's just nonstop sleep, Mark. It's the pinnacle for a football player, everything you could dream or imagine. And you just in the moment. And you just riding that wave. And that wave is 48 to 72 hours. Troy Polamalu jumping off the bus into the crowd, going into a wave because he knew the crowd was going to catch him and wave him back onto that bus and get you outside of your mind and get you outside of your body. So when we were winning, I sat down in Pittsburgh and had a few brews on the corner with people in uniform. And we sat and we chopped it up for at least 7-8 hours. You know, their boss was calling them to work. They was telling their boss who they was with, and the boss carry on. Carry on. So when you win Super Bowls, not only do it helps your legacy, because I'm just proof in that. Obviously, I've been there 3-1-2, so I've been very fortunate with that. But man, the whole city, for Pittsburgh, for us, man, it started in that locker room, from that locker room to the plane, from the plane, touched back down into the city. I mean, when we came from Detroit, our first Super Bowl in 05, 06, man, and we landed. It was so many people at the airport when we landed, and I'm talking about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. We like,
that's dedication, Ike.
Man, we like, man, y'all people got to go to work. And they said, nah, when y'all win Super Bowls, that's a holiday for us.
Yeah.
ain't no such thing as work. So, yeah, Mark, them Super Bowl celebrations, I can go on and on and on for days, but I know Miss Courtney Husted, I've got a lot of work to be done. But you just outside of your body when it comes down. The city really embraces you. It gives the city one more year to talk smack to whoever they want to talk to into the next year. And if you have 6 like the Pittsburgh Steelers have, you call it Sixburgh. That's exactly what you call it. But it's a little bit different celebration. I'm talking about 72. I did it on both ends. 72 hours straight. That's 3 days. 72 hours straight. No sleep, acting just like Patrick Mahomes. So the way Patrick Mahomes is acting now on social media, he's just having fun. Because back in the day when social media wasn't as big, we was acting the same way, Mark.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Travis Kelce does on SNL, too. That's going to be on March the 4th, Ike. So I'm setting my DVR for that.
Yeah. TK made for that, man. TK made for TV. He made to have the mic in his hand. He's made the DJ. He's made the host. That's just TK, man. TK just got it in him. He got it in him.
I've got 2 requests, Ike. Number 1, I hope we get a jabroni reference. And then I hope we get a Mama Kelsey reference as well during the SNL sketch. That'll be on March the 4th.